What's going down, everybody? It's your boy Big Drewski, and welcome to another edition of Space Bucket Growing with Drewski. As y'all know, every day's episode is brought to you by Rain Man Space Bucket Micro Grows. You can catch them on Instagram at MostlySafe8. You can also click on the link in their bio that'll get you to their store on Etsy, and you can get one of their professionally built space buckets, aka the inspiration behind the LED Lotus Eater. Today, if you've been following us on Instagram, that's what are we doing _podcast. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you'll notice that today was transfer day for the Purple Grenade. So we, got gloved up and they're ready to go. And I prepped our soil, did regular water, and then moved everything around. Now, as I proceeded to remove the seedling from the little cup that it was in, I noticed that the roots were actually coming out of the bottom slits that were in this cup. So as I proceed to break this thing open, all I see is roots like all the way around this thing. This thing was had way more roots than the CFL build did when we transferred that. This one was using, when I say this one, it's the Purple Grenade. We were using the Nectar for the Gods seedling regimen, nutrient-filled water, and I was hitting that pretty much every time I fed it. And that's what I used for there. So what I did was I flushed the soil, I moistened the soil with regular water, and then when I transplanted, I threw some of the light nutrients, the seedling nutrients in there, just so it wouldn't be like, oh my god, what's going on. And I hit the base of that. I didn't soak it down too much. There was some runoff, but it wasn't a whole lot. So now we've got her in her final home, which is the 3-gallon Smart Pot inside the LED Lotus Eater Space Bucket. And things are looking really good at this. I removed the LED spacer for right now and dropped it down those couple of inches, so the light would kind of be in the sweet spot where to still get what we need. And now she is switched over, in my mind, from seedling now to veg. So we're going to get our Nectar for the Gods regimen kit out. We're going to mix up some nutrients for veg status, and then we're just going to get to work on that. So that's pretty much how that went. It really didn't go down all as fast as everybody thinks it is. You guys know what to do when you're making a hole in the dirt to put a plant in. Just don't mess with the roots too bad. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got gloves on. Wash your hands. Don't, drown it when you put some water in it to pack everything up. I lightly fluffed my soil up, just give it some air. I know the roots are going to find their own way and do their own thing. But now that we have everything going in that, we just got to watch and feed. Watch and feed. And in about a week, so that's pretty much what's going on with that. We didn't use too many of the nutrients that we've got on the seed provided by Lotus Eater Organics by way of Oasis Cultivations. I'm just impressed in awe by how much the LED light seems to change how things grow, and it gave me tips on how I should have had the growth going on the CFL build. So knowing that the next thing that goes into this fully built monstrosity we call a bucket that we're always working on, because now I got to find ways to get all these fans connected without spacers moving, and all that good crap. But the CFL build, other than that, I mean, things are looking good. Like I said, we are highly, highly impressed about how the root development came out on the LED build. If you follow the podcast, I put up the little video, and man, you'll see it. Like LED lights, nutrients, time schedules. You know what I'm saying? You've got to have a feel for what you're doing, but just make sure you follow all your instructions when it comes to your regimen feeding. I might switch it up so that I get a big yield out of this nutrient-wise. So I'm going to look at like their regimen setups for what I have, and then we're going to go from there. And I think the ones that we have is like the recommended usage. So, I want to stick with that. But if we can adjust it to get something bigger out of it and we can start early and keep with it, I'm willing to do that as well. So we're just going to look that up for the Nectar for the Gods nutrient kits and get all that stuff going. For now, we're just going to leave her alone. She's going to sit. We're going to check up on our other build here in about 5 more hours. And we're going to get things going that way. So, y'all, it's just a little quick update. Y'all saw the roots. Y'all saw how everything went. This one's a really quick one, so you guys know what happened today. And just stay on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to get into tech specs, you'll find everything pretty much on my Instagram. That's at whatarewedoing_podcast. You'll get whole descriptions of everything that's going on there. I always write out some lengthy blog-like descriptions on my Instagram post. So follow that. If you're listening to this on YouTube, shoot over to Instagram. Follow whatarewedoing_podcast. Please do. If you're listening to us on iHeartRadio, please do the same thing. Follow us on Instagram. Tell us where you are following us from, because that'll be pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? We want to know everybody that we interact with who's following our journey. And, you know what I'm saying, we want to help you out with yours too. So I'm Drewski, one half of the What Are We Doing podcast. Tomorrow is 4th of July, so we are going to be doing something crazy tomorrow, and we're just going to get into things that way. So thanks for listening. Make sure you follow our sponsors. Mostly Safe 8, that's Rain Man, Space Bucket Micro Grows. Lotus Eater Organics, that's Lotus Eater Organics. You can follow them on Instagram. Get some edibles coming soon. You dig what I'm saying? I know this girl can cook, so I'm very excited to get a batch of those edibles once we get everything up and rolling. I plan on giving her a little bit of this purple grenade to make some butter with. You know what I'm saying? If I can get a good couple of ounces out of that, you know what I'm saying? I'll shoot you over something a little bit so you can cook me some food. I'm talking about. But I'm out, y'all. We're going to keep this growth thing going. Follow our folks, and make sure you're just tuning into this. We will keep giving these little quick ones, but I'm high, so we're gonna get out of here before I keep talking. Holla at you, folks.